So this video, I'm going to take a look at a beer from out of Chicago, thanks to my buddy and also fellow beer tuber and also partner with the Midwest Beer Show, Dave from Beer in Front. It's going to be a look at one from Revolution Brewing, and it's going to be a look at their West Coast Hero. So this is a West Coast style double IPA, comes in at 8% ABV. Thank you, Dave, for sending it down a while back as well to check out. If you have not had Revolution, definitely recommend giving them a try. They do some really good beers out of Chicago. In fact, I'll be doing one of their stouts upcoming on a video as well. But very nice beers. They're known for their Death Stout series. I believe it's the Death Star. Definitely some of the smoothest, bigger stouts you can actually enjoy. So looking forward to checking out the one that he has sent down to me. Have had their Hero series before. I've done the Anti-Hero and a few of the other things over the years. Have not had the West Coast Hero. So we're going to go ahead and get into this one and break it down, see how this one actually tastes, and give you guys a look from it from my perspective, what I think about it, and maybe one that you want to pick up next time you happen to see it, if you see it out there. Revolution does have some pretty decent distribution, so you may find them in various areas from around the country. So I'm actually using a shaker pint glass and gave this one a pour, more heady than I wanted to get to. Kind of came out the can a little bit quicker than I expected. Always want to get ahead on a beer. Wouldn't say you want to get ahead that big, although it will settle here in a second. But having a bigger head does bring out the aromas more. It will release some more of the gases and things along those lines. So if you do want to avoid being bloated, then having a head does help to do that, to make sure. But checking out the beer here, looking inside of it, it's got a lot of lively action taking place. It's weird. It's kind of almost like things are suspended in there as far as the carbonation and the bubbles. This is not an old beer, so it's kind of interesting to see that in place, as you can see. Glass is fine as far as being clean. It's just the beer itself. So we'll go ahead and get the taste on it here, but kind of an interesting look for sure. Pininess on the nose, dankness, definitely has that resiny quality. If you enjoy the West Coast IPAs, you know what to look for on that. But you do have that coming into play. Getting a citrus tone coming out now. Also a little bit of a tropical behind it. Think orange, think grapefruit. A little bit of a pineapple in play. But definitely that West Coast feel. Taste-wise, just a nice flavor on it. You know, I get that in the mouth, goes down really easy, has a nice balance to the beer, getting that maltiness from the grains, but also the hops coming through. Sometimes when you get some double IPAs, if you notice, you may get a little bit more to the malty side because of them up in the ABV, but this one does a great job of having the maltiness in play as well as having the hops come out. I'm getting a nice greenness in the mouth, get that nice itch in the throat from the hops, nice little bit of scratchiness in there, has that bittering quality up front, a nice sweetness in there as well, nice splash on the back end. Texture has that syrupy texture, definitely having a little bit more of a heavier type body there, but a very pleasant one to actually put down. Getting a little bit of lacing there on the Rod J BeerVentures glass as well. And still kind of interesting, just looking at the suspension there taking place inside the beer there. It is lively, and I do get the prickling sensation on the tongue. And overall, just a always well put together beer that I find from Revolution. If you've had this one, let me know what you thought of it by dropping a comment below. And if you're a fan of Revolution, Feel free to let me know some of your favorites. I do get some of their distribution here as well through a couple of different outlets. So always like to check in with them and see what they're putting out. Very easy drinking, very easy to put back, very easy to get a little bit of a buzz if you have too much of them. But yeah, I just got the one here, 8% ABV. Definitely say give it a go if you happen to see Revolution and their West Coast Hero. 4.25 out of 5 for me. Definitely would grab more of these. Definitely would enjoy more. And overall, very well done. Thanks for checking out this video. If it's your first time to the channel, appreciate you being here as well. Make sure to connect with me on other social media by hitting that QR code right there. And you can actually hook up with me on Linktree and some of the other things I'm putting out, whether it's the blog and the website, whether it's here on YouTube, whether it's the podcast. There are some other things being worked on right now. So great place to always connect with me there to see what's happening from my perspective in the beer world. And make sure you check out the Midwest Beer Show when me and Dave get together and we talk about beers from out of the Midwest area. Do touch on some of the national stuff as well, but it is more Midwest focused because we do get passed over a lot of times for people looking at the East Coast or the West Coast. And we want to make sure you know we got a lot of good beers here. I look forward to catching up with you guys on the next video. Cheers.